Hi, Jamie here, also known as Standard American. My wife Kim and I own properties in the mountains of Northern California, where we plan on making a home and enjoying our retirement in the woods. Hey, Standard American here. Standard American doing Standard American things. So I was working on drilling some post holes with my auger attachment on the back of the tractor, and yeah, I kind of had an incident. Normally, you know, when you're drilling with the auger, you go down a little bit and you pull it out, and you go down a little more and you pull it out, and just keep working your way down. Well, this time it grabbed and just immediately just started burying itself in the ground, wouldn't pull back up. And by the time I could reach down and unlock the PTO handle, it had buried itself. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so here's my dilemma, and this thing is stuck. I've been jerking the tractor back and forth. I've been digging holes with the wheels, just trying to, you know, go back and forth and loosen it up, but it is buried. It's buried in there pretty solid, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to get it out of there. So it was one of those rookie mistakes, I guess. I know better than to do that, but so here is the PTO lever. So you go like that and it's engaged in that notch, and by the time I could get it out of that notch, it had already buried itself. I have read recently that if you just hold it down here with your hand, so if it starts to bog down, you can just let go. But that's hard to do and twist around and operate this lever at the same time. So I need to figure out a better method for that. And in the meantime, I've got a pry bar and a post hole digger that I'm going to have to try to dig around the post with my post hole digger and see if I can loosen it up enough to get it out of the ground, which is going to be an adventure. So yeah, enjoy that. I know I won't. All right, well, here goes nothing. The whole point of a postal auger is so you don't have to use these stupid things, and here I am. I'm gonna see if I can find a digging bar. All right, well, I couldn't find my digging bar, but I got my shovel, which that might help me out a little bit. Hope you can see what I'm doing. There's not many options when you get it buried this deep. If I would have got it stopped before the power head got buried in the ground, I could have taken the power head loose and put a pipe wrench and a bar on it and unscrewed it. But that's an adventure too. See if I loosened it up any at all. Start the tractor up and see if I can jerk it around a little bit and get it out of there. Yep, got a long ways to go. I wish I had my digging bar. Don't know what I did with it. Wish these things had reverse. I could reverse it out of there, but they don't. Well, it's the next day, and here's what I've decided to do. Instead of killing myself with hand tools digging, I'm going to disconnect all this. I'm going to go put the backhoe attachment back on the tractor, and I'm going to dig this thing out because I think that's going to be the safest and most realistic way to do this. Since I buried it so deep, it's just it doesn't seem realistic for me to dig down there 4 feet to get, you know, that auger out without using the backhoe attachment. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'll go get the backhoe attachment. I'll be right back. Alright. I just backed down here and I'm gonna switch these hoses back to their positions. I'm gonna take the cap off. These are really hard to do. Sometimes they go real easy, like that one. This one, take the cap off. This one's the hardest one for some reason. Oh, but it went easy that time. Now, I need 2 hands for this one. All right, let's try this. Hey, that went pretty. Oops, that one's not going together. There it goes, locked in. All right. I've already got the bottom lugs in their hooks. So I need to start this back up. Need to make sure the bottoms are set all the way down. That one's not. I push it in there. There, it's settled in. Then raise these off the ground. I know it's set in there. And then with this, I push everything back into place. So these right here lock in. Alright, they are locked in, and pull this handle out. Sometimes it's really tough. There it goes. And this pin locks in between there and keeps those lugs locked. Drop the camera. And so this one locked in, and we are good to go now. I don't know if you can see, but we're due for some weather. I'm hoping to get that dug out today because it's supposed to be storming tonight and tomorrow. Hey, I'm going to get this thing all set up. Ready to rock and roll. Well, been there quite a ways. See what's loose in that thing. Oh yeah. That might actually come out of there in a minute. I'm going to dig a little more just to make sure. Well, it's out now, but that makes for a really big post hole. But I'll fill it back in and then I'll re-auger it again. You know, see if I can like recompact it and then start over and go from there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of time tonight, and tomorrow's gonna be storming, so I'm just going to put the tractor away for tonight, leave that right where it's at, and then when the weather breaks, I'll come out and get back after it. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll continue the build on the carport thing for the boat on another video, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what you do when you get your auger stuck in the ground so deep that the power head's actually buried in there too. So, you know, I could have dug it out by hand, but that would be a lot of hand digging, and you know, I'm too old for that. And you know, it was just, if you got the backhoe attachment, why not use it? I mean, you know, I can always put all that dirt back in, recompact it, and then drill another hole and start the whole process over, which is what I'm planning on doing. But obviously, as you can see, there's weather coming, and it might be a day or two before I can get back on it. So yeah, I put the tractor away, covered it up, and got it all ready for this storm coming in tonight. And yeah, so if you enjoyed that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing, and it's fun. You know, I'm just out here, you know, goofy old dude doing stuff around my property. Yeah, so if you enjoyed that, we'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Oh yeah, before I go, I wanted to update you on the hunting adventure, because I know I touched on it a couple videos ago on, you know, going out and scouting for deer and whatnot. And so, you know, now the season's over, so I got a deer, and my oldest son Greg got his deer, and some knucklehead messed up a couple opportunities for Jake, so he should have had his deer too. But the first one we come up on, you know, he was drawing it up, you know, in his sights, and some knucklehead, mainly me, decided I was going to drop the bolt on my rifle at that particular moment. And yeah, that thing doesn't close the bolt quietly or slowly or anything. It's like slamming a car door. And well, his buck decided he had enough of that and boogied right when Jake pulled up on it. And so I felt pretty bad about that. We laugh about it now, but you know, it was quite a knucklehead move on my part. But and then, you know, he had another opportunity for a really, really nice buck, but he didn't quite have the shot he wanted, and I was hurrying him up because I thought it was going to get away. And so, you know, I could blame myself on that one too, because, you know, he didn't get that one. And so anyways, we got a better plan for next year. The old guy's gonna, you know, sit back and let him take care of the first one next year. So, but yeah, so that's our adventure. I'll throw up a couple pictures and let you check those out before we get out of the video. So, all right, enjoy those, and we will catch you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.